This one time, man, I had the finest dream.
This is Majestic.
I saw this lady. She was so angelic, and it's like, man, I looked at her. I'm like, man, I thought she was beautiful. I thought this was the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And to be honest, man, I thought I was in heaven. I thought I was in heaven, that I met God. When I looked at her face, I saw God in her. I saw God in her, and I wanted that inside me. I wanted God inside me. So I looked at her eyes, but like we locked eye. We made eye contact, and I thought, shit. I want this girl. I want her inside me. I want her energy. I want her passion. I want this music to fill me up from the inside. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, when you go to the bathroom and you gotta go, man, and it felt like that. But instead of going, I wanted something to come in, like with that same urgency. I wanted something inside me. I wanted to feel that spirit. I wanted the Lord's spirit. I wanted to be filled with God's presence. And I figured when I woke from that dream, I thought, man, if I could have God's presence with me, inside me, all the time, man, then what am I supposed to do on this earth if I already got God's presence inside me? So I woke up and I went about living my life like I always do. And I felt empty, man. After that dream, man, I felt so empty. Like I desperately needed that spark. I needed to stick that back into me, inside my body. But I felt like my body was empty, bro. My body was empty. And like a tank, man, I wanted to get gassed up. Like, I don't know, man. Just ever since then, man, I just been thinking, like, God is beautiful. Really, there's no need to fight. There's no need for us to fight no more. I feel God's presence, like, every time I go outside, man, and I feel the sun hit my face, and I just think of God's mighty presence. Like, like the sun hitting my face, it's like that warmth, it's like God's coming inside me, and I can feel him come through my face, through my skin, through my emotions. And ever since then, man, I started going to church. Every Sunday I went to church, and I started to get rid of all the negative things in my life, the negative people, the negative emotions. I just started to push all of that away, because I didn't want that no more. I didn't think about sex. I didn't think about money. I didn't think about drugs. I didn't think about alcohol. All I could think of was God's mighty presence, and what I would do to dream about God again and feel his bodily presence inside me once more. And this is what I live for. This is what I do now. I'm devoting my life to him. He who hath come shall be filled with my come. I believe it says that in the Bible. I believe it's somewhere in the Bible. It says that. And I take that to heart. I take it literally. I want to be filled with come. I want to be filled with his come. I want to be filled with the arrival of Jesus Christ. I want to feel him through everything I do. When I take a shower, I want to feel him. When I go to the bathroom, I want to feel him. When I spit into this mic, man, I want to feel. I want to feel like I'm spitting into his face, man. But in a good way, in a kinky way. You know? I like that.